You take it a strap. I'm strapped up.
Tevin, what was that about?
Let's make the fight happen. We strapped the fuck up.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 284 of the SZN Podcast. I'm your boy Kam.
I'm your boy Flowz.
And as always, guys, you know what to do. Before we kick off the episode, I want you to head over to our Instagram or our Twitter page, SZN Pod or SZN Podcast. Link in the bio in both of those pages, and that will take you to where we're situated at streaming wise. So, if you like audio, the usual suspects such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, those links are there. And then visuals, the YouTube channel link is there. And if you like short form content, we do the TikToks, there's a TikTok link there. We do the YouTube shorts, we do the Instagram reels, wherever, all that. We do all that. So yeah, make sure you do that for us, guys. And notice this week we've been doing a couple polls as well, right, Flowz? So we appreciate you guys getting involved with the polls. We'll do a bit more of that as well, and some other interactive elements, more to come. But Flowz, I'm looking forward to this week, this episode.
Yeah.
As always, hope you're good, my guy.
Yeah, man.
Ready?
Yeah.
Lots to talk about. Let's start with, I think the main stuff we're talking about is obviously the previews that we got coming up, because there's a few fights next week that we got to touch on. But let's talk about what we obviously saw this weekend with a big title fight, Andy Cruz versus Muratalla. Flowz, you woke up this morning, you were saying, I saw the messages in the group chat. Kam Flowz spot on once again. What can we say, man? What can we say? We ain't here to toot our own horn, Flowz. This was a very good fight. I watched this fight, caught up with this fight. Very, very good fight. And yeah, once again, we were right. In the sense that, I think we both said we felt maybe Andy Cruz would get it, but overall, the message that we gave last week listeners was simple. This is a 50-50 fight.
Yeah. Very
close fight. A lot of people are ready to crown Andy Cruz as the next one. Quick to crown him, saying he's going to take over the 135 pound division, and then so on. And we said, you know what? The talent is there. Don't get me wrong. He's a great boxer, but let's not overlook Muratalla here. Muratalla is a seasoned, bona fide champ, who's no slouch himself, given what we've seen from him. Good fighter. He has a lot of tools that he can use to his effects that can actually upset Andy Cruz on the night and make it a tight, close affair that could swing either way. And in my opinion, Flowz, is exactly what we saw. I think the things that we highlighted as well, Flowz, came to pass. But yeah, man, let's talk about it. Like I said, I enjoyed this fight, Flowz. It was a very, very active, high-level fight between two very, very good fighters. I thought Andy Cruz did the things that I expected him to do. He tried to use his, I guess, in his eyes, superior footwork, superior hand speed to jab his way and counter Muratalla when Muratalla came forward. Obviously, we expected Muratalla to be the aggressor and to try and walk Andy Cruz down. And Muratalla, I said to myself, will do the good things in terms of applying pressure, educated pressure, using his footwork or trying to match the footwork of Andy Cruz to get in there and also bounce their body, slow him down, etc. So those things happen, Flowz.
Yeah.
In terms of what went wrong for Andy Cruz, because this was a close fight, Flowz, and it could have gone either way. We'll discuss scoring as well later on.
Yeah.
But it was a close fight. I just want to say that. It was a close fight between two guys who were obviously very, very good. This is Andy Cruz's sixth fight, as we mentioned, seventh fight, I think, as we said. They've rushed him because obviously he's got an enormous amateur pedigree. And the thing I highlighted last week, Flowz, was simple. I said to myself that Andy Cruz, unfortunately, he suffers from that, that amateur background, that Cuban amateur background, and fighting in that style.
Yeah.
And the other thing he suffers from, Flowz, as well, that I thought was very apparent of the night, size.
Yeah.
So if you look at the two of them, you probably think that these two are not the same weight class. And that's because Andy Cruz is not a natural 135 pounder to me, Flowz. And in my opinion, I think Andy Cruz is going to suffer from the same thing that Lomachenko had to deal with when he was active. Yes, we know Andy Cruz is supremely skilled. So was Loma. Loma was better than everyone from a boxing perspective. I'm not going to go as far to say that Andy Cruz is Loma's level in terms of skill, but he's a highly skilled fighter who's being forced to punch above his weight because he's so good, and he's stepping in a weight class that are full of guys that are big, a lot bigger than him. And ultimately, Flowz, Andy Cruz is going to run into guys who not only have the size on him, but are fairly skilled themselves. They might not be as skilled as him.
Yeah.
Teofimo wasn't as skilled as Lomachenko, but he was skilled enough to hang. And then we topped that up with the size. And then what happened? We saw Lomachenko, I won't say comprehensively beaten by Teofimo, but he lost. Yeah. Devin Haney, even closer, but he lost overall, right? These are guys that are skilled enough, can hang, and they've got the size as well to deal with. So when Lomachenko's throwing these combinations, they're bouncing off my man. They're bouncing off these guys because they're not really feeling it. The same thing, I think, is going to happen with Andy Cruz in his career. I think that's kind of what happened last night, Flowz. Muratalla not only has a size, but he's also a lot more skilled than people realised that he was. We knew he was skilled. Yeah. But I think I saw a lot of people tweeting in the comments, I had no idea Muratalla was this good. Even Devin Haney. He said, I was asleep. I didn't realise he was this good. Yeah. So he also had the skills to almost hang in there with Andy Cruz. And then on top of that, with the size, Andy Cruz was landing flush at times, Flowz, was doing nothing. And I chalked that up to one, the fact that he doesn't have the natural size, but also, that Cuban amateur way. They don't really turn their punches over, Flowz. They don't really look to try and sit down on punches. It's tippy-tappy stuff. And unfortunately, that's not going to work when you've got someone that's got the size and the skill. So, yeah, I actually think that Andy Cruz, he might have to move down. I said Lomachenko should move down. Remember, I kept saying Lomachenko should weigh 130 pounds. He moved up because he was just better than everyone. Andy Cruz may suffer from that as well. He's very, very good, but these guys, Muratalla is a big guy, as you saw. Dylan Mason, even though he still hasn't got his grown man body, he's still quite big. He's bigger than Andy Cruz. You can see that. Keyshawn's moved up now, but he was way bigger than Andy Cruz. Who else is there? But you get what I'm saying anyways, Flowz. So yeah, that's why I think Andy Cruz may suffer from, unfortunately. Yeah, you're right. Look, you said it last week. I rate Muratalla for better, high level opposition. Yep. Andy Cruz simply hasn't. Yep. 27 fight, it's a huge step up. I don't think he's fought 12 rounds. First time fighting
12 rounds.
Yeah.
We talked about him coming from the amateur style, especially the Cuban amateur style. Yeah. And that was
more defensive even.
That was all on display because he was landing Andy Cruz, but it never backed up Muratalla once. It never hurt him, never wobbled him. He was even landing flush, but it's all point scoring shots. So I've landed one, I've landed two, but you're not hurting him, you're not backing him up, you're not deterring him. I think is what you said last week. You need to be able to deter him. Yeah. And maybe even more importantly, you're not swaying the judges enough. You're not swaying the judges. He was killing me though, Andy Cruz. Anytime Muratalla landed, he would do that. Acting like he's rolled the shot.
And even at the end of rounds, Flowz, he was like, for example, put his hand up. Because he might have a flurry towards the end of a round to end strong. He put his hand up. Yeah. And I knew he was doing this for gamesmanship to try and
sway.
Because Bozy was quite clear in the corner that you need to go for it more because Bozy was quite quick to say you're in his hometown. It was a pro Muratalla crowd. I don't even know if it was a hometown, but it was a pro Muratalla crowd. So hometown, the judges ain't going to see it in this way. They're seeing, Bozy was saying, they're seeing this guy back you down, walk you down, essentially. And to be honest, Andy Cruz probably landed more. I think if I looked at, I remember seeing the final punch stats, he actually did land more overall. Yeah. But
it's about the story of the fight.
Thank you. We know how many times we know how it goes. Story of the fight, hometown fighter, who's the one backing the other guy down, and even though they're both landing flush, someone's punches look more hurtful. Yeah. And it wasn't Andy Cruz's. Yeah. So Bozy was quick to say, we need this round. You need to go hard in this round. You need to don't let him back you up this round because you're in his hometown. So that's when he started doing the whole looking away and the hands up, because I think he was trying to almost trick the judges in a way, or the crowd to say, I got that round. That's me scoring.
But look, at the same time, I don't think he was conning people because every round was close.
He probably believed he won those rounds.
Every round was really close. Yeah. every round ebbed and flowed in portions. Like I'll be watching it, I'll be like, like my scoring method. I score it by the minutes.
Yes.
So I look at the first minute. Who took the first minute? Who took the second minute? Who took the third minute?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, okay. Muratalla's got the first minute here, then it'll be close second minute.
Yeah.
It was
that kind of fight. Yeah.
Someone have a strong last 30 seconds. I'm like, wow, how did I even score that one now? So it was able to throw in each round, and then like the commentators were killing me as well because they're seeing different things too.
Yeah.
Sergio Moro
was clearly in favour of Muratalla, by the way. He was he started off neutral, but then he just started glazing Muratalla, saying, I'm so impressed by his work, this, that. Moro was pro Muratalla by the end of the fight.
So it was interesting, but look, I still think the fight, the same way we predicted it could go either way, I still think on the night it could have gone either way as well. Great fight, high level.
Yeah.
I
enjoyed it as well, and I think Andy Cruz did amazing work in there. He's cold, but you can clearly see, watch Andy Cruz, bro. He's very, very good.
Yeah.
The footwork is lovely. The jab is great. The setup, the hand speed, he's quick, and he lands flush. He's good defensively as well. Like he's a very good fighter. Very good fighter. You can see what the hype is about. Yeah. You can see why he was so successful in the amateurs. Cuban star, obviously. Andy Cruz is a quality fighter.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think a lot of people didn't realize that Raymond Muratalla is also a good fighter. Might not have as good enough footwork compared to Andy Cruz, but still good enough to hang. Picked his shots very, very well. And obviously, bigger and stronger man. His shots, his body work was really good, I felt. And there were times where he was just able to have his way with Andy Cruz, and there was times where Andy Cruz was getting suckered into staying in the pocket with Muratalla, and that was favouring Muratalla each time, I feel like.
Yeah, so in a sense that Andy Cruz would have success with
it will last more,
but it's the optics of it, where one person backs away after it and one person even when he blocks the shots, he still
you're right. There were times when Muratalla was getting to somebody and Andy Cruz had blocked him.
Yeah.
Andy Cruz was still being shifted back. Shifted back.
So when you're seeing that happening, it's if the judges didn't catch it properly because they're seeing it all in real time and whatnot and different angles. Yeah. It looks like scoring shots.
Yeah.
I think it was a difficult fight to score, and optically and story wise, I think Muratalla was gonna edge it just the way it was looking.
And like I said, Flowz, I just think that Cruz against guys who are also not as skilled, but skilled enough and who are bigger than him, it's going to be a struggle. Like I said, we saw Loma go through the same struggle.
Yeah.
I think Cruz is going to face the same thing. I'm watching him, like I said, landing flush, bro. There's no steam in these shots at all.
Yeah.
Brother, I don't think Muratalla felt pain once.
Yeah. You've got to have purchase, bro.
And I questioned this when Andy Cruz came into the game.
Yeah.
Like, I said to myself, he's cold, but I'm worried about the power. I don't think he's going to be able to shift guys as he should.
Yeah. He's got a few stoppages, but
again,
he's fighting people I don't know.
One, and then two, look at the stoppages as well. It's never shuddering power. It's more like he's peppered them for like 11 rounds and finally no match kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Like even when he drops people, he doesn't get them out of there.
Yeah, man.
The fight will still go on.
So it's gonna be, and it's a shame, obviously, because you have someone so skilled and people find a way. He's still gonna be champion. He's gonna have a very, very, very successful career. But he himself just not. I don't know what they can do to work on that. But hey, Loma managed it. There's many other fighters we can name, Flowz, who were the most powerful but had phenomenal careers. Even guys that we rate, like Devin Haney's not known for his power like that.
Has got power.
Shaq, people question his power. We'll talk about Shaq, but you know what I mean? So it's not just, I'm not saying you have to have power to be successful. You just know that it's a limitation sometimes when you're facing guys in your weight class who are obviously bigger than you. And like I said, he could be very successful at 130 pounds. He's at 135 now. At 130, he will kill it. Most likely. He'll come again, man. Andy Cruz, I don't think it's a bad loss per se, and it's good to see a lot of people now switch on to Muratalla. And Flowz, what did I say last year? I always say it every year, man. Robert Garcia keeps the champion, boy.
Oh yeah, it was Garcia versus Posey.
Yeah, it was Garcia versus Posey.
Trainers of the year candidates. Yeah, 1-0.
Bro, Robert Garcia, keep a champion, boy. Yeah. I didn't even know you trained Muratalla. I didn't even clock it, I forgot. And so I was like, Garcia, yikes. Yeah. Robert Garcia knows how to keep one, boy. Elite.
Yeah,
so that's top trainer. Another champion in stable, man. So yeah, shout out to Robert Garcia. Scoring Flowz. I think one judge had 114 apiece, draw. Again, won't matter that, it was a tight fight.
Yeah.
Either way. He was overruled by the other two judges, but the issue was one of the scoring 118, 110 in favour of Muratalla. That's an egregious scorecard.
Yeah.
Horrible scorecard. So a lot of people weren't very happy about that. I think for the most part, a lot of people felt that the right man got it, but I think obviously that scorecard kind of put a bit of a dampener. It is what it is, but yeah, I don't know what that judge was watching. It's so funny, yeah, because it's a famous judge as well, Flowz, well-known judge. We see him all the time. But before it was read out, for the zone commentary team was saying that, oh yeah, they signaled out this judge to saying, oh, he's a brilliant judge. I think he's the best judge in the game right now. I trust his scoring. His scoring is amazing. I think it was either Sergio or Chris Mannix. I'm pretty sure it was. So they picked up the judge, and then the score is run out, and then obviously his judge is the aberration. His scorecard is the aberration, and it killed me because they just picked him up.
Yeah.
That the zone commentary team, is actually very entertaining. I know you mentioned it before.
It's so funny.
Very entertaining. All of them.
There's always beefing, disagreeing.
And because Sergio's a loudmouth. Sergio's the one that puts his chest on the table.
Yeah. And Chris Mannix as well doesn't want to be violated. When he comes in.
What happened is, Mannix would get violated, and he'll spend the rest of the commentary of the fight stream scheming to get his get back. He got it.
Yeah.
He always try to get his get back afterwards.
But I think they were both in agreement with Muratalla this time.
Yeah, they were.
It wasn't too much of that, but look, this scorecards, it's annoying at this point. I felt it could have gone either way. I think it was a close fight. I ain't mad at the draw. I certainly ain't mad at it. I think Andy Cruz can be upset because it's not like he was outscored.
Yeah.
He just didn't win the story of the fight.
And I thought he took it very, very well as well. Yeah. Very gracious in defeat. So yeah.
But he can come again. I saw Keyshawn in the crowd moving like
celebrating.
Corny behaviour.
I said I have to talk to you about your boy, man. Very, very corny.
Corny behaviour.
You didn't do it, bro.
Celebrating. Yeah. Poor behaviour.
Yeah, man.
But it is what it is.
Would you like to see him run it back, or do you think Andy Cruz should maybe consider a new weight class or stay in 135, try again another time?
I think he can stay. I think he can stay.
Yeah.
I think he has the skills to hang.
Oh, for sure. He's very, very good.
I just think it's hard to say experience, but he's just not had enough fights. He jumps up too many levels. It's not that he's young, obviously, but 7 fights in title and he's only been. It's not like he's been banging out the fights.
Yeah.
You turned pro like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So
they tried to set the Loma pathway. Yeah. Low key. And obviously we know Loma. His second fight, he had a title fight. He fell short. So we've seen this happen before. Not to say that he's not going to be a great, because he's got this ability to be one. But maybe for a fight of this caliber or an opponent of this caliber, because even more highlighted, he's gone from C level opponents to A level opponent, overnight. Maybe he could have done one for 2 or 3, maybe.
Yeah, just a stopgap. Right?
Yeah.
But look,
a B. Yeah.
You can come again. You could win a world title in this division, I believe. And another day, you could have won that. You could have taken that fight. It was that close. So, he can move down, but this is a more loaded division, I think.
Yeah.
So I selfishly, I want to see him hang in this division.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But shout out to both guys.
Yeah. Cool. Well, Flowz, on the undercard as well, I didn't really pay attention to the undercard. I know Madrimov won. I think he was in a tough fight. They couldn't get W. Apparently, the Khalil Cole fight was a bit controversial. But I didn't watch that, unfortunately. But we've mentioned Shakur already, Flowz.
Yeah.
We might as well get straight into it. massive fight coming up for listeners on the weekend. A few fights actually, a few cards, but we'll start with the big card. The card that me and Flowz are most excited for, I guess. And Flowz, this card is crazy, by the way. I don't know, obviously we'll go through the full lineup. But this is the card headlined by Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson. Shakur is moving up to 140 to challenge Teofimo. And just to give listeners an idea of what the card is, we've got Jerome Miller on the card against a guy called Kingsley Ibe. Adamez is on the card against Ammo Williams. That means Ammo Williams is challenging Adamez for his title. Bruce Carrington is challenging for, or he's fighting for a world championship belt against a guy called Carlos Castro. I guess that's a vacant belt. We've got Keyshawn returning against Jermaine Ortiz. And then obviously headlined by Tio versus Shakur. First of all, Flowz, that's a brilliant card.
Yeah.
Very good card. A lot of guys we like, a lot of guys we talked about on that card. Even down to Jerome Miller. That's probably going to be a funny fight. I don't really know his opponent, but yeah. Adamez Williams, another good fight. Shushu, good fight. We're a good fan of him. We feel like he's next up as well. Let's talk about, before we talk about, actually no, Keyshawn, any thoughts on the Jermaine Ortiz fight?
Look, Keyshawn better be focused. That's what first and foremost, because
I know you don't like what you've seen now. They are questioning whether or not this guy's focused.
There's a few things I've seen. Look, we could go back with Keyshawn.
Yeah.
We can go back to him missing weight.
Yep.
Actually, let's touch on that first, because he said he missed weight because the recent fight that was cancelled.
Yes.
He said he missed weight because he was drinking every day.
Is that the reason?
He said he was drinking every day in camp.
Mercy.
That's why he missed weight.
I
don't believe him.
That's you can't. I can't believe the truth.
I don't believe him. He said that's why he missed weight. He was drinking every day.
Right.
But we've already had the strikes of him missing weight before. He's missed weight before.
Yes.
And he's been. He said he used to smoke weed.
Yep. Yeah. I remember the weed thing.
Yeah, he got banned for that.
Yep.
Now I'm seeing him turning up to Andy Cruz losing and whatnot, and talking about future fights as well. He keeps talking about future opponents. Better be focused, bro.
Africa and them, man.
Yeah, better be focused, because Jermaine Ortiz will
cold.
Yeah, will beat you if you're not focused.
Yeah.
So
this is a tough fight for Shakur.
It is, and he's. I don't want to say he's looking past him, but we'll find out.
He can't be. He can't afford to.
Jermaine
Ortiz, obviously had that loss against Loma, which I know you thought he won.
Impressive performance.
Very impressive performance. Was doing what Loma does to people to Loma in portions. Who was the second loss to again? Teofimo. Tough fight as well.
Yeah.
Again, really tough fight. Could have gone either way almost, I guess. So Jermaine Ortiz is good, and he's got a chip on his shoulder. Huge point to prove. I know he's focused, bro. I know Jermaine Ortiz is focused 100%. Because he's looking at this as a last chance at relevancy, last chance to put himself in the mix. Even though he's not old, when you fought, he's fought some high level opponents and fell short. So he's there thinking, I need to prove that I can hang at this level first and foremost. So, and like I said, Jermaine Ortiz, this is not a guy that Keyshawn's not a dwarf. Because you can say that, at 135 he was bigger than all these guys, he was Keyshawn. But Jermaine Ortiz is a big guy himself.
Yeah.
So he's got the size to hang in there with Keyshawn. And from a technical level, Flowz, we've said I rate Jermaine Ortiz very highly. I think he's a technician. He's very technical. So I've rated him as a boxer. I think there's been some criticisms of him being a bit too negative. Like the Teofimo fight, I think people said he was too negative.
Yeah.
And Tio won that because he was on the front foot for the entire fight. So I'll be interested to see how he approaches this against Keyshawn. I assume Keyshawn will try to be on the front foot, but ultimately, I think this is a great fight, good matchup, and a good first opponent for Keyshawn at 140. Tough opponent.
Yeah.
But I want Keyshawn. I want him to rise. I challenge Keyshawn to rise to the top here, man. Because we need Keyshawn in boxing.
Yeah.
We believe in his skills. So I hope that he's no, bro.
It's true, bro. And the other thing with him, obviously, he's spoken a lot about mental health issues.
Yes.
Battled throughout the years.
Yeah.
Throughout the years.
Yeah.
And now it seems to come up every fight. The reason why you're drinking every day was because of mental health issues.
Smoking weed and stuff, yeah.
So, look, I hope that's all good. I hope you're good. I hope you're focused. just so it can be a good fight at least. But yeah, and to be fair to him, he's not had too many dull performances. Keyshawn.
No,
he's not had too. I think
maybe one or two, but yeah, overall,
he usually does show up and perform. So I'm hoping that's the same.
Cool. Fingers crossed, anyways. But that should be a cracker. Yeah. We're going to talk about the main event, obviously, Flowz. You go as far as say it's 50-50 for you?
Look, prime v prime.
For you?
As in, these two, if they both turn up on their day, it's a 50-50. Now,
it's interesting because I know you've been, I guess, quite bullish on this pod, right?
Yeah.
In saying that you don't, when we talk about the 4 kings or the 5 kings or whatever, or that crop, I know that you've been quite bullish in saying that you don't think any of them can beat Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah, I think Shakur.
You said Shakur's the number one for you.
Yeah.
And I know you're very confident every Shakur fight, as you should be. Core is core.
Yeah.
Is this a fight, Flowz, where you find there might be a bit of a waiver there, where you're thinking, you know what, this one I'm unsure because of who he's fighting.
Yeah, it's because of what Teofimo
is capable of, right?
Is capable of.
Yeah.
If Teofimo performs at his very best,
but
Shakur's
he's in big trouble. He's big trouble.
Big trouble in the sense that it's not that he's gonna get smoked, but he's in big trouble that he could lose.
Yes,
he could lose.
So this is the first time you're thinking, "Oh boy."
But I don't think Teofimo. Dare I say, I don't think.
Did you believe that Teofimo was showing up against Josh Taylor? You did you?
No, I didn't. I didn't think that.
None of us did.
I didn't think that.
I think we all said that I think everyone. Everyone thought Josh Taylor is gonna get that boy.
Yeah, I just didn't think that Thierry would turn up.
No, that was crazy.
One of his best performances.
What a performance!
I didn't think that Thierry, and if that Thierry turns up, then it could be a problem for Shakur. But I do think Shakur wins. Yeah. Regardless.
Yeah.
Best.
Even best, so you're saying best. I still got Shakur. Okay.
So Shakur's gonna have needs to have an off night, and Thierry needs to be
that best. Right.
For me. Right. For me. That's not to say that Thierry can't win this. This is a 50-50.
He can win this. I think he's got the athleticism.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's gonna win. I think Core's gonna win.
Yeah.
But Teofimo's strengths lie, I think, with his athleticism. He does everything very, very well to a high level. And he's, like I said, that athleticism just takes him over the edge compared to his peers. He's very explosive when he needs to be.
Yeah.
He's also an amazing boxer when he needs to be. You know what I mean? He can do everything. He has sneaky power.
He can make you miss.
He's got, exactly. He can box in that way. Or we've seen him fight in a way where he's man explosive and he gets you out there if he wants to. So Teofimo has kind of a lot of things to his game. It's just so hard to know with Teofimo what Teofimo we're getting.
Yeah.
But you look at history, Flowz, in the mega fights and the fights where he is considered the underdog, because Corey's favourite, I think, with the bookies.
Yeah, it's true.
You look at history, Flowz, when the chips are down and they're against him and he's the underdog in a mega fight, he comes out and shocks the world. He is the perfect example of a guy that fights the level of his opponent. That's who he is. So that's what has you thinking now, bro. Are we going to see that Tio again?
Yeah.
But likewise, Flowz, I agree with you. I feel like even if that Teofimo comes, Shakur has enough to just about nullify it.
Yeah.
I think this fight, Flowz, it's not going to be your barnstorm or scrap. I think it's going to be a high-level chess match.
Yeah.
I think Teofimo respects Shakur's skills to know that he can't just come out like he did against Cambosos thinking he's going to also try and box. So we're going to see boxer versus boxer, I think. And like I said, the reason I side with Shakur is in any sort of boxer conversation, he wins.
Yeah.
Ultimately. Just that little bit of cuteness, the speed,
the defense,
the judging of distance, which I think is the best in the world, or one of the best. Him and Bivol are just, which is why they both broke the records of obviously being the hardest to hit. I think it was. Yeah, man, it's a tough fight to call based on the fact that you don't know what version of Teofimo are going to come up with. And if you go with history, you're thinking to yourself, it's going to be a top tier version of Teo based on what he's done in other big fights. But I still think Shakur has enough. Do you think the weight plays into it, Flowz?
I think that's a factor. For me, weight's always a factor.
Right.
Maybe becoming less so. When you're skilled enough, it's less of a factor. But moving up a division, first fight at 140 for Shakur.
Because I think Shakur, like, naturally, is actually bigger than in terms of like, height and whatnot and reach. But obviously, Tio's been at 140 for a while now. This is Shakur's first fight at 140. So, yeah, it could play a part. Fair play for Shakur, man.
Yeah.
First fight in the division going straight to Teofimo, who was considered the best in the division, to be honest.
Again, these men all know each other. That's another thing. They all know each other.
Very, very well.
So,
they've done. I'm pretty sure there's footage. I don't know. There might be footage of these two sparring, but there's
footage of them
taking photos in the same camp and stuff.
The amateurs, they all know.
They're around the same age as well.
So look, this is a brilliant fight. Credit to them for making it happen. Again, Teofimo, I don't know if he's focused. I don't know what frame of mind he's in.
I mean, to be fair to him, the antics have been strong compared to previously.
Yeah, but that's even no real indication, really, because we saw antics before. True. We've seen antics. We've seen him perform with antics. We've seen him fail to perform without antics.
Word.
So you can never tell with my man. Yeah. But Shakur, we can tell. The only thing that might play a factor, another additional thing, is Shakur's hands. Yeah, you've seen a hand
injury. Very worried
about
his hands. They're very brittle. They're very soft.
Yeah, if he gets a hand injury, he can't afford a hand injury in this one.
Word.
He can't. Yeah. And obviously, there's a question of power.
Yeah.
Tio hits harder.
Yeah. He himself doesn't have the greatest knockout ratio either, but overall, I think Tio's got more pops with his punches for sure. It's a fascinating fight, man. It's a very, very fascinating fight. Shakur's coming to we talked about the fight with the chips on the shoulder. Shakur's got the biggest chip in the shoulder in the world.
Yeah.
He feels blackballed. He feels avoided, and he's been itching. He's been itching to get finally a mark. This is the first marquee name. Let's be real, that Shakur Stevenson's had.
Yeah.
A guy in his prime as well. Not a guy that was maybe faded out. This is a guy in his pure prime. Big name, well-known, established star himself in his own right. And Shakur's been itching to get this kind of opponent. Why do you think he chased Tank for so long? And Devin as well.
Lomachenko.
He chased all these guys for so long because it's like, you guys don't know how good I can be or how good I am. Let me show you guys how good I am.
Well, they know.
Casuals. Because casuals still hate him.
Yeah.
Casuals still calling Shakur Twitterson. They say he's the most boring fighter there.
Trackstar.
Pillow-fisted, trackstar, all of that. Casuals are still very anti Shakur Stevenson. So he's trying to let the boxing people talking. And he's been prevented from doing so thus far against a marquee opponent at 130, 135. Or maybe there wasn't marquee opponents at 130. I mean, obviously, Herring and Valdez he took care of. But good names obviously, but I think Teofimo has more of a casual fan base as well. So this is the first time that he's finally got his hands with someone from the same generation as him as well. Like I said, it's very important here that it's not a washed up guy. I'm not going to call Teofimo washed up. Teofimo's in his prime. Yeah. So I'm happy that he's got a fight like this. It's just a tough one. But you see on this pullable time, the cream always rises to the top. And if he wins Flowz, which I do expect him to do, like I said, I think it'll be a close fight. I would be, there's 135, forget that now. Stay 140. Yeah. Because there's other guys in there we won't see him get in the mix with, right? So, yeah, man. Quality fight, but you're pulling for the Shakur.
Yeah. I hope he treats him.
I was going to literally ask, do you think Shakur cooks him? Or do you think it's going to be a SD type one like Loma Tio was?
Nah, I think Shakur will get it
comfortably.
Look, I don't want to predict comfortably.
Okay.
I don't want to say, but I hope it is comfortable.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope it is. I'm not the biggest Teofimo fan.
I know.
I haven't forgotten the antics.
Yep,
I haven't. Some people have. I've seen people.
Oh, okay, yep.
I'm not
those antics. Those
antics.
Yeah, Shakur beat his ass, man.
I haven't forgotten. I know a lot of people don't talk about it, but I remember.
Beat his ass.
I ignored it. We didn't talk about it too much.
Bro, what he was doing. We mentioned in the pod that we said what he's doing is clown work.
Yeah.
We called him out on this pod. We did. We called him out, as we always do. He was moving like an absolute clown.
So, for that reason, I'm hoping Shakur treats him.
Yeah.
Beats him up, makes him say, "Do I still got it?" and all that.
I'm so happy he stopped doing that, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Obviously, a couple of men pulled up on him. Had to.
It's all entertainment.
Red Bud put that shoulder in.
But I still want to spot.
That's why I love Bud, man. See Bud, stand on business.
Yeah.
He said, yo.
And even
then Bud was even, in fact, Bud, I'm pretty sure was instrumental for this because Bud has been calling him out saying, sign the contract to fight my little bro now.
Yeah, so I haven't forgotten. So I hope Shakur treats him. I do think Shakur means business. So yeah, I think he wins.
Yeah,
it might be a split decision. I expect.
I just know that if Tio does show up, tough day. Because I've said before, I've said on this pod a record. I think Tio at his best. I don't think he loses many. I don't think I think he beats most of these guys. All the guys we elevate. I think Tio on his best treats them. It's mad.
And if he's able to hurt,
he's that good.
If he's able to hurt Shakur in there, or Shakur gets hurt in there, then it can be very peaceful.
He's more of a killer. Absolutely.
Very peaceful.
Yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait for this. Great fight, great card, like I said. I expect Shushu character to become a champ. Graduate off our list. Adamez, Ammo Williams. Sorry, Ammo. I don't think you're going to get that, but yeah. Fair play to him for challenging. Yeah, very good card. I like that. Sticking with Matchroom Flows, they've got another world title card, I guess, on the same day. Your boy, pretty boy Kelly, Josh Kelly, is challenging Bakram for his IBF 154-pound belt. Obviously, we haven't seen Bakram since he knocked out Tim Tszyu, I don't think. I think that was his last fight. We're a big fan of Bakram. Yeah, man, Flowz, what are your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, man, it's a good fight. I'm surprised Kelly's got to this position. Who did he beat last? Who was his last fight?
Josh Kelly last faced, let's see.
Look out, right? If we're asking for predictions.
Flowz, man.
If we're asking for predictions.
I was going to say, do you think Kelly's now of age for this to happen for him?
I can't remember being impressed with a recent Kelly performance.
He last knocked a guy out in the round. I didn't watch it. Some guy called Flavius Bia.
Okay, when was that?
Last year, June.
Yeesh.
So, and then Ishmael Davis before that.
So we watched that Ishmael Davis, and he struggled.
He struggled.
Yes. I think Ishmael Davis was a late replacement.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
But Ishmael Davis isn't of the level of background for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think Josh Kelly loses.
Yeah. I think he worked his way into the mandatory slot for this, actually, to be fair.
Fair, because... And even before the post, I said, I don't think Josh Kelly even wants to win.
You didn't say that, yes.
Not intentionally, but I think it doesn't serve him doing any favours.
Because now he's got to hang around with the killers.
Yeah, because there's killers there.
There are killers.
Obviously, it's a title fight, so
yeah, he's got to take it.
Like banner aside, winning, he has to fight for belts. But yeah, look, if he can pull it off, fair play.
Fair flipping play.
Fair play.
I don't think he will though.
I don't think he does.
Background against Tim Tszyu looked very competent. In fact, more than that, looked good.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know the motto these days. When I see these, the Muslim Russians, it's the Muslim Russians. Them ones there, or the Uzbekis and them, man, all the same people really. Them man, when I see that beard,
and they got the same facial.
Background is one of them. The moment he knocked out Tim Tszyu, he went and did salat and prayed on the ground. So
head shape and their face.
When I see them Eastern European, the Muslim ones, for long day. So sorry, Josh.
Especially for Josh Kelly, who thinks he's cute in there still and still wants to.
Background's been here with that 1-2, crisp down the pipe. Sorry, bro. I don't expect Josh Kelly to win this as well, but fair play. Great fight for him, big fight for him. It's in Newcastle as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so obviously trying to get the northeast home crowd sort of thing, but I just don't think it's enough. I mean, Background is a level above. So yeah, but good to see Background in action again. Obviously, it's been a while since that fight, and after that fight, I thought to myself, I want to see more of this guy because obviously he came out of nowhere, destroyed Tim Tszyu in like 3 rounds, battered him, and looked very good in there. So we'll see. Nice to see Josh Padley's on the undercard as well. He changed his life. That leg press versus Shakur changed his life, and it's good to see that. But yeah, good fight as well over on these shores. So yeah, that's worth tuning into for sure. A couple more fights, Flowz. So we know that unfortunately Adam Azim versus Lemos was meant to be this weekend as well, but that's been cancelled. Well, not cancelled, but postponed, I guess.
I think cancelled or postponed. It's not happening anymore.
Both fighters are injured, right?
Yeah.
And shame, because I know Azim was probably itching to get out there following, obviously, Dalton's huge win. You know, he congratulated Dalton, and Azim was more or less basically saying, my turn now.
Yeah.
Lemos, we know, is a good opponent as well. We've seen him in action against Keyshawn, and before that hit Africa. Yeah. Gave Africa hell. Gave Africa absolutely hell. So that would have been a good opponent for him, I think, Azim, to make a statement as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But there is a top ranked fight, Flowz, another unification fight that we didn't even know about until recent. Xander Zayas, obviously a recent graduate of ours, wasted no time. He's got a homecoming fight in Puerto Rico against the, so we know Xander Zayas has got the WBO, and he's up against the current WBA 154-pound fighter in Abbas Baru. We have no idea. You know, this is the email champ. We've never seen him fight before. Yeah. But it's good to see that these guys are getting it cracking straight away, Flowz. Not wasting time. Zayas, I'm liking what he's doing, bro. You know, he said from jump. You know, when he won that title, he said straight away, I want to fight. I want to unify. I want to fight the Bootses and the Virgil Ortizes. Let's get it cracking. So I'm happy that he's got this unification on straight away. In Puerto Rico as well, so that's going to be big as well. Home crowd. Expect Zayas to come through this. But I'm taking it as an opportunity to see this Baru guy too, Flowz. Even though I'm not expecting much, be good to see him, to see what he's about, because he's a champ regardless. So, but I'm fully expecting Zayas to come through this, and hopefully, obviously, you know, continue that on that vein, Zayas, and try and go after the rest of these champs, get them out of here, try and unify. I want to see Zayas in the mix with these guys as well. Even though I don't actually think that he beats like a Boots or a Virgil Ortiz, he's in it to win it. And I can't ask for more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, still young.
And yes, he's still the young. He's still the young. He's still what? He's still officially one of the youngest champs, anyways. But yeah.
Look, obviously I was confused when I saw this. So I was like, huh? I thought Top Rank didn't have a TV deal anymore. Yeah. It's gonna be on their website.
Yeah, I think they've got a streaming service that they've got going on. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah. Look, I'm glad these fights are happening without Turkey's involvement as well. These unifications. So
yeah.
Can't always rely on His Excellency.
Word.
So, yeah, glad we're seeing unifications happen, even though this guy's obviously an email champ, so he's getting his first recognition. But yeah, good to see it happening. Good to see it happening for sure, Flowz. Overall, Flowz, even though the Mazim card's not going on, some great cards for the weekend. We'll have a lot to talk about next week, man. Yeah, for sure. Just something we can talk about in the boxing news quickly, Flowz. I know it's not confirmed or official, but it seems to be almost there. Derek Chisora 50th fight, Flowz. I won. I flipping won. I'll wait till you get official announcement before I can say I've won. Well, you saw the video of them signing it, right?
Yeah. I know it's Chisora's side. It's Wilder's side as well now.
Well, he was on FaceTime with him.
But I'm waiting for the official poster, but I don't think it's dropped yet. Yeah. But it seems to be very close to completion, bro. I said Chisora 50 fight has to be. Forget all this Miller. I said forget all that. Wilder, forget all that Usyk talk. Yeah. Your 50 fight needs to be against Del Boy in London. Flowz, we might have to pull up. Yeah, we have to. In fact, I think we do because I didn't see Wilder smoked in Chisora, bro. Because in my opinion, if Wilder loses, which I think he is going to lose, I think that's it for Wilder too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's mark the occasion. That's a special occasion, if you ask me. Yeah, I'm a hater. Okay. Yeah. Del Boy's final fight as well. That's a lovely occasion. Yeah, man. I think we've got to pull up for that one still. Yeah. I've said Chisora is killing Wilder. I've said it from jump for 2-3 years now, and I'm going to be proven right. Because then I can say a lot of things, bro. A lot of things can be said.
The agenda's going to run.
Oh God!
Well, if you get stopped,
by a Del Boy.
Yeah. Sign the contract. Sign the contract.
So listen, stay tuned. Once that official thing comes out, we'll be there. But I'm apparently it's very, very close to being. Well, they seem to be basically making it happen. So yeah. Del Boy Wilder for Del Boy's final fight, and that's a cracking final fight for Del Boy as well. By the way, it's cracking final fight. So big money fight for him.
Great resume for you as well.
I'll tell you, fantastic resume, man. I mean, bro, Del Boy was fighting from something like. We're in 2026, bro. Yeah. This is 2005. We're watching Del Boy. Like he's gone through all the eras, you know.
Yeah, he has. From Tyson Fury 3 times.
Yep. For Vladimir.
Yeah, he did.
Back in the day, Vladimir. Hey, bro. Yeah. Chisora's been through eras, man. So yeah. But Wilder final fight. I said there's either gonna be Wilder or Ngannou for me. I'm happy it's Wilder. I'd be loving to see. Yeah, bring him to the UK, man. Bring him. It's about time.
Yeah.
It's about time.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's anything else you want to add, Flowz?
You wanna do a young game?
You got one? No, you got one for me. Yeah, let's go. Let's run it. That last one was great.
Yeah, last one was fun. I was thinking we could do. Have you seen where 3, 2, 1, and we both say a letter?
Okay.
We both say a letter, and then we name someone in boxing with those initials.
Right. Okay.
So, for example, if we done 3, 2, 1, A, B, and you
Okay.
say B,
Okay.
first one to say name Adrian Broder.
Okay.
Gets the
Okay. Yeah, I get it.
So we could do like a quick.
Fair. Okay.
Like best out of 5. Is
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, best out of 5.
So yeah, first to 3 really.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you done?
I'm done. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Alright, so I'll do the countdown. 3, it'll be 3, 2, 1, then letter.
Right. Okay.
Cool. Alright. 3, 2, 1, C. Jack Carroll.
Oh, okay. It can be JC.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can be either way, but it has to be full name.
Right. Okay. Cool. Alright.
Calm.
Alright. Cool.
You can do the countdown.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
B.
What did you say? D.
Denzel Bentley.
Oh! Quick. Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. You're quick. Let's go. Okay. Let's lock in.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. G.
H.
I said H. G. G. Whoa! Who the hell had that initial?
No, flipping out.
H G. I'm mixing up names now. H. Yo.
Yeah,
I can't think of anyone. The hell? I've been drawing a black kid.
Yeah. So no one with GH or HG.
There's got to be something. There's got to be like a
I'm
Mexican.
thinking I'm literally trying to go for Latinos right
It's
now.
all going to be Garcia.
Hector Garcia.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Fair.
Thank you, bro. I was struggling.
I think
there's got to be one Latino guy.
there's got to be a Garcia.
Hector Garcia.
I think I'm going George Harris. Still, no, Hector Garcia.
Hector Garcia.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
Fair. Yeah.
That was you, the counter, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
H.
P.
What's it, P?
Oh, that's fine.
HP. E.
Oh. Nah. Oh, what's his name? No.
Who the hell's in here? Wait.
No. HP.
The hell? P. Do you think of it? Nah.
I've got a P, but it's not with H, so yeah.
I think there's Paul Hanley or something.
Yeah.
Paul Hanley. No, that was it.
Oh, I thought I had one. Oh, that's not P. Oh, I've got P's, but I ain't got no H's, bro.
You said HB.
I've got hella P's.
Oh my days. You gotta think of one. You gotta get one. HP. The hell?
No, I've got H as well, but no P.
I've drawn a blank here. Yeah. Yeah.
Do we Google?
Do you tap out? We tap out. Yeah.
Tap out. Yeah. Next one. We'll do that one.
Cool.
I'll try and do that one.
HP. Yeah. We'll come back to that one. Alright.
It's you.
Me. Alright. Okay. Cool.
Wait. Let's go on. Okay.
3, 2, 1. S.
J.
You said J.
Yes. What I thought it was a box called Sam Johnson. Sam Johnson? No, you're right. No. James Slipper? Is that a boxer?
James Slipper.
I swear there might be a boxer still. This might be so random. Wait. Why am I thinking there's a boxer called James Slipper? I could be capping here. Forget that one.
Shit, I got blank though.
Oh. No. JS, yeah?
Yeah. They're probably better. They're probably better. Who's active? Who's retired?
I'm stuck. I'm so stuck.
I'm blanked. Yeah.
I don't know.
Next one.
Bloody hell.
Right, cool. Let me do it easier this should have.
Okay. Me, yeah?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. E.
C. Kashiban.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it. Fair. 3-1.
Boy,
Fair. 2 stickers though.
Wait, what was
Sorry, one was JS and one was HP.
Yeah.
Let's see. Boxers.
There's gonna be some fake ones here.
Shows. JS. Oh. Let's see what we got. No, but.
Joey Smith Jr. No, we were saying.
Yeah, JS.
Joey Smith Jr.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, fair. That's a lot.
Okay, cool. And it was HP, yeah?
Yeah.
With H, let's say H and P.
Yeah, I don't know.
Very much.
Yeah.
Very much still. No, there isn't any.
Yeah.
JP, but not, yeah.
Yeah,
HP. Fair. Tough one.
Alright. Well, listeners can let us know if they.
Yeah, if they listen.
Yeah.
Cool. Fun game. That was cool. Alright. Yeah, let's wrap it up here, Flowz. Episode 284 of SZN Podcast. Once again, I'll be your boy Kam.
I'm your boy Flowz.
And as always, guys, you know to find us on streaming platforms. Peace.
You taking a strap? I'm strapped up.
What was that about?
Let's make the fight happen. We strapped the fuck up.